Hey guys, this is Trials Fusion on the Xbox One. I'm trying to record using the built-in game DVR and software on the Xbox One. I'm going to upload it with the YouTube app on the console, and it's kind of annoying because you have to use the Kinect as the microphone via options and settings to enable to connect as the microphone for chat. And now the fifth take of recording this voiceover, because every time I get a couple lines in and I say a specific phrase, which I've managed to not say so far, it switches to the television. Get it softly so it doesn't there, and so I keep losing all my progress. I did one solid take, I didn't care for it, and now here I am starting over again. So maybe not the best way to do this. It is cool though that I can just short video real quick on the fly if I want, if I don't feel like getting on the computer and stuff. But I don't know how much it matters anyways. I don't know. So, Trials Fusion. It's futuristic, it's got neon lights everywhere, the rider looks like Boba Fett now. They've added FMX tricks using the right analog stick. Will impact the physics of the driver based on the momentum of the bike, and he can hand seat grabs and all these crazy things while you're flipping in air, and add to the craziness of it. Although it honestly doesn't add a whole lot to the core gameplay of Trials, which is just conquering the hard obstacles and making your way across these really difficult tracks. Although, I mean, this is kind of the middle of the game, so it's not too bad right here. Although you can see probably on the next one, I think I do a lot more terrible because the physics in Trials never really works the way I expect. You know, I feel like the bikes have I don't know if it's higher or lower. The center of gravity on the bikes isn't where I expect. So I always struggle with that a little bit, where I'll be going up an incline and then the wheels just don't line up for some reason, or I bounce off a certain way that doesn't make sense, or like this bike is extremely flippy and hard to control sometimes. That being said, they actually just released Trials Frontier on the iPhone, and it's got some interesting things different from the game on the 360 or this version on the Xbox One. Screen buttons and a little more nuance in the controls, I think, because they know that you're playing on an iPhone, it's going to be harder to control, so it's a little easier maybe, but it's certainly, I think, more enjoyable than this version. This version's $20 on the Xbox Store, and is the only way you're going to play Trials on the Xbox One. And if you're like me, you just want to play, and that's it, you're stuck with this. That being said, Trials Frontier is free on the iOS App Store and is a lot of fun. It is built around microtransactions, have ways to extort money from you, but honestly, if you have a little patience and willing to only play for a few minutes at a time, not that bad. Yeah, this is Trials Fusion on the Xbox One. Pretty good, worth the purchase if you're a fan of the series, but otherwise, I don't know, it doesn't do a whole lot better, it doesn't look very great, it's not really the best game for your Xbox One. But it is Trials. I love Trials. I always want to play Trials, so there you go. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have more.